Hi everyone, Rodimus2099, and this is Rodimus from 10 hours in the future. How crazy. So, the review that you're about to see, which is Mezco Daredevil, took me a long time to edit and actually write down my thoughts, boil them down, which I'm sorry about. So, to make it up to you, I will be doing I'm going to be updating you on a difference before it actually happens. So, I said that I was going to review the Phantom Menace due to its 20-year anniversary, but I'm going to actually review that when Rise of Skywalker is about to come out. I'll be reviewing them, all the Star Wars movies in that week, in that sort of 2 weeks, I guess. I'll be reviewing them all. I hope that you enjoy that and all the work that I'm going to have to put into that. But right now, putting a lot of work into coming up with fun ideas for a Halloween stop motion series, for all these series that I'm going to be doing, and all this stuff related to October. And in every Friday in October, I'll be reviewing a Halloween movie. But I wanted to review one movie that I saw recently. You'll see that on Friday. Just want to let you know before it happened, before you see all this new stuff going on. Just wanted to let you know. Hope that you enjoy. But let's get on to the actual review itself. And by the way, I want to start doing something. So just probably on I think Sunday I will do a live stream, or at least try to do one. It might be hard and it might just not be worth it anymore, but I will try. I will try. Anyway, let's get on. Let's review Mezco Daredevil. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Rodimus reviews of a Mezco figure. Yes, a Mezco figure, finally. What was the last one I did? I don't think I did X-Force Wolverine. I don't think I did him, so I'm going to have to go back, try to review him. I'm gonna go, probably tomorrow, you'll see a review of him. I did review the Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming, which I love that one. I think that's one of my favorite figures, and you'll definitely see him on the list. And when I saw this Daredevil at my local comic book shop, I just thought, Mezco is so good, and they're so good, and they're my favorites. I can't have them because they're too expensive, and they're just so dang hard to collect because they all look so similar. Unlike Marvel Legends, where I'm just like, I'm not going to collect comic book figures, even though I have quite a few of them. But I'm not going to solely collect them. I'm going to mainly collect MCU ones. But Mezco's, they just all look nice because they all fit together. You can take a Wolverine and a Cyclops and put them with a Iron Man from the comics, and they look nice. They look okay. There's no problem with it, which I find amazing. Marvel Legends, they look odd. They look odd because there's like the photo realness, and then there's not, which Black Series tried to do that. Did not work well, but they pulled it off. Mezco did it. Also, I found this funky water bottle. I'll probably talk about it in another video because I love it. But if you ever hear a long pause, it's because I'm drinking blueberry bubbly, which is a sparkling water drink, and I am not sponsored. Now, I'm a big fan of the Daredevil TV show. I've been a big fan of Daredevil since I was a kid. I was going to save this one until the 13 spooky reviews, but since I'm already saving the more different colors, it's sort of the black and red one, where black is the main color, that Daredevil, and I feel that's more like a spooky time-ish one, where this one is just a general Daredevil figure. And I like this one. I really like Daredevil. I think he's one of my favorite characters. I wish that he's in the MCU. He's not really. I mean, there's that show, but it's sort of like at the end of the day, you're like, it's non-continuity. But it's still a great show. If you are old enough to watch it, watch it. If you can't watch it, don't watch it. Because guess what? It's just Daredevil. And there's no reason to really get all... But Mom, I want to see an R-rated TV show. But son, there's blood and guts. But Mom, I can handle it. There's no need to do that. It's probably going to be on Netflix for like ever. I think that's one thing that will stay on Netflix. Just cause like since it's non-continuity anymore, I feel that Disney doesn't have really sort of the right to put it on their streaming service. Because I feel like everything on their streaming service should probably be continuity, unless it's like obviously not like the animated stuff, like What If, and I heard that they're trying to redo some of the series, like Spider-Man from the '60s and X-Men, and if they're gonna redo that, then fine. But it's gonna be in cartoon, so I feel it's non-continuity. So I think that they should stay on Netflix. Of course, I don't know if they're gonna pull them off Netflix. I mean, they're probably gonna stay, and they'll probably just be there. So don't be worried about them fading away. Now he's disappearing into little bits of dust. But if you don't know, Mezco is a series and a line. Gotta get back onto reviewing this guy, where they really make their figures look fantastic. They look like real humans. They're sort of the Hot Toys of the 6 scale, being that they are expensive, that they come with a lot of stuff, a lot of obscure stuff, and that they are really good. Really good. Once you have one, you're like, I kind of want another. That's the thing. That's what kind of sucks about it. You're like, I really want another one. Because it's not like Funko Pops. If you get one pop, you're fine with it. And sure, maybe you want more because they're cooler. Like, I really like having a bunch of pops, but I'm not, like, eagerly trying to get one. But with Mezco's, I am. Because they're so cool. But I really like this Daredevil figure because he comes with some stuff. So all Mezco figures come with a baggie. I put all the stuff immediately into the baggie. I do not review Mezco boxes because they are too big. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a second video just of all my Mezco boxes. Because the Wolverine tin one is pretty cool. And all of them come with a stand. Now, the stand is probably regarded as one of the best stands in history. It has a nice clamp and a pretty long, decently articulated hinges. And then, of course, comes with a plate, which usually says something about the character. It says Daredevil in a really cool way. And it's actually like 3D. It's not just printed on, so you can feel it, and it's pretty cool. And they all come with also a peg hole so that you can just pop them into it and not have the stand for figures who don't need stands, like Wolverine. But Daredevil, I definitely think he's one that needs one. So we're going to quickly run over our accessories, then some size comparison, then articulation. So, as any Daredevil figure should come with, comes with 2 batons, and these are different heights and different sizes. And you just plug them together, and they're one staff. I think that's pretty cool. I wish that there was a piece that you could attach to it, where it could be like all thready, and that would have been cool if it was more like a bendy wire. You could get some pretty cool poses of like one flying down and hitting someone in the face, but of course you can't. So that's it for the batons. It comes with 2 heads. They're a little annoying because like most times the heads are really, really different in terms of like eyes, but Daredevil doesn't really have eyes to make expressions. So these are the 2 heads. So you get one that is very like stern. Then you get one that's very kind of growling. I wish that this one had like a bloody nose or something, or blood coming down. That would just make them seem a little more different. But preference, I prefer this one. Just looks more like a man who has to jump across buildings all night and all day. And reaching in the bag, getting some more hands, getting his fists, which he comes with this, as any figure should. We'll just take a look at one. Come on, zoom in. I mean, focus. They have little red knuckles. Pretty cool. Comes with out hands, sort of like gesturing. And then, of course, baton holding hands. That is all the real accessories. Of course, there is the stand, bag, stuff like that. But I don't consider that accessories because that's really just like stuff that you get. Anyway, let's go on to size comparison. So, here's Matt Murdock Daredevil with the Mezco Wolverine, the X-Force Wolverine. And these guys look great together. They sort of have the same leather, shiny sort of black coat thing that they have going on, which I really like, sort of like a vinyl mixture. I really like that look. It really solidifies a great figure with me, and I like it that they share it. And here he is with Marvel Legends Spider-Man. These two look pretty good together. I don't know if you could put Mezco's and Marvel Legends together. They just don't look great next to each other, but if you're doing it for a stop motion, you definitely could. It definitely looks okay. But that's the end of comparisons. Why am I not comparing him to Spider-Man from Homecoming? Because I have him in a great pose and I don't want to take him out. But going over articulation, the wrists are the same. They're the same old hinge ball joint things. He has a sort of double joint going that way. Bicep swivel out that much. Butterfly down that much. Near 360, but don't really want to do that because it's cloth figure. He has an ab crunch that gets him down that far, back that far, swivel. Ball joint has a head has a ball joint, and there's a ball joint at the neck. Then there's the hinge that goes out, double joints, boot cut, ball joint. The boots definitely limit articulation in the legs, very much so, which sort of sucks. But yeah, definitely not too big a fan of that. Definitely not a big fan of that. I definitely think that this is a fantastic figure. If you need an MCU Daredevil, which admittedly we all should have one, he was one of the best Daredevils, one of the best MCU characters who could have ever come out of the MCU, that really didn't get all that he deserved. I feel that you should get him. Get him for fun, get him for coolness. He is a great figure, a lot of display options, has a great stand, looks terrific. If you need one, get this one. Don't get the Marvel Legends one. That's all I have to say right now. There's only one thing that can make this figure amazing, which would be an unmasked head, but of course, we do not get that. Because why not do that right now when they could do it much better later? Maybe they'll do a PX exclusive one with the head, or I don't know, maybe the like beginning suit came with one. Who knows? Maybe we'll even do a Defenders box set, and that will have that mask, that face in it too. But probably don't expect that. Anyway, that's all I gotta say right now. Thank you, folks, for watching. Thank you for staying this long and in a nearly like 10-minute video. My God. And I will see you in the next review. Bye.